both of you guys, this was obviously a tumultuous week for you guys, for the program. What did it take, I guess, these last couple of days to navigate that the right way and to win a game like this?
So I think the biggest thing was just us collectively just coming together as a team and just within that adversity, growing closer and just staying present in the moment. I think that's something I've talked about this whole year, and not letting the past affect us and not letting what's in the future affect us, just staying present in the moment, focusing on each day. You know, we had 3 really good days of prep this week, and then it showed on the court, and we just went out there, had fun, and just cut loose.
This one, though, my hardest, my weirdest, most dramatic times being a college basketball player just last past week. It's not normal when your head coach get fired middle of the season and you finna play probably gonna be a number one seed, probably in March Madness coming up soon. But I just told our guys what we got right now. Things happen. College basketball is a business. So we just took every day, one day at a time. 3 days out, we won that day. 2 days out, we won practice another day. We kept doing that. Then leading up to the game, you just see your teammates with the confidence, with the swagger about them, that doesn't matter who we play. We're gonna show how to play Ohio State basketball, and we showed it tonight.
What did it feel like then to get to celebrate on the court, fans rushing, just all of that after all you went through this week?
I mean, it feel great, man. Especially seeing your teammates, coaching staff, BuckeyeNation, all coming together. Seeing the smile on everybody's faces, that's all college basketball about. But when the adrenaline started rushing, everything hurting right now. So, so that's why I'm trying to just figure out what I'm trying to say next. But I'm just really excited for my teammates. You know, I'm so proud of them. When I ask for them, they always come forward and bring their best each and every day, and they bring me confidence, and also my coaching staff. So I'm really proud of them guys. I'm glad that we get a result that we wanted. We've been working on for a long time then, and another one coming up next.
Bruce, you've played with Zed now for 2 seasons. Have you ever seen him play defensively like he did today?
No. But at the end of the day, we know what Zed is capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? We know that he's capable of doing a lot of things at a very high level. That's why Hope recruited him. That's why he's still here for the past 4 years, because we know what he can possibly do. And he showed it tonight. We just know that he can't BS us no more, because we know what he really can do, especially probably the number 1 big in the country. So I'm really proud of how Zed played offensively, especially defensively, like how you said. And if he keep playing like that, we're going to be a very good team down the stretch.
And then Jamison, for you, just a couple of slow starts the last couple of games, scoreless in the first half with foul trouble. What was the turning point for you? And I think you had 3 threes in like 61 seconds. What was that sequence like for you?
Yeah, I think, I'm going to say it again. It's just staying present in the moment, not worrying about what's happened in the past. You pick up 3 fouls, you sit in the first half, it's all right. Come out second half, it's a new opportunity. And within that, my teammates have the utmost trust in me. I have the utmost confidence in myself shooting. And they showed that today, finding me in those 3 threes and then hitting that, you get a little heat check too, but in the end, it's just consistently going out there and playing basketball and consistently trying to find the best looks for you and trying to just be at your best when your best is required.
14, you guys had 22 points off turnovers. Just what was making the difference for you guys defensively and then creating offense off of that?
We just couldn't give Edie any easy looks. He's 7'4", over 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not easy. So we had to throw bodies, make sure we came with high hands every time he post up. Make sure we close out the shooters appropriately, because they got with Jones and with Smith and Lawyer, they got good shooters around the floor. So we made sure we had multiple efforts on the floor, and every time Edie put the ball down, we were swiping at it each and every time. And Zed did an amazing job today. Him and Felix did a great job. Everybody else helping out, making sure he don't get easy looks, because he gonna get his regardless. Due to his size and things like that. But at the end of the day, it was always a team effort defensively, and I feel like we got the job done today.
What was important for closing this game out? I mean, obviously that's something you guys have struggled with this year, and this was, arguably the toughest game you've had to close out against the number 2 team in the country. You held on to a lead down the stretch.
I just feel like you just see this. We didn't hit the brakes. We kept going. Roddy shot a transition 3. Everybody probably think it was a bad shot, but that's what we work on each and every day. I felt comfortable, because if he would have hit it, then what? You know what I'm saying? It depends how you look at the perspective, but we just play with an attitude, and we ran up and down. That's how practice been the last 3 days. Very fast paced, very up and down, and we trust guys to hit open threes in transition, like Dale, Jamison, Scotty. We just have the utmost confidence in them, and why not? You were open to let it fly.
Yeah, Jamison, how would you describe what Coach Diebler did this week, the last few days, to just really lead and get you guys ready for today?
Yeah, I think that's the thing, what he does super well, and that's the guy who recruited me and brought me here, obviously with Holt, and just putting the trust in him just because I know he knows each and every one of us and has that type of relationship with us. But what he did in practice today, just that intensity that he brings, and just that's who he is. So we changed a little bit of things up with the pace and urgency in practice to replicate, who he is as a coach. And I think that really helped us. It gave us that feeling that, we got to go out here and give it our all every single play regardless. And he talked about, guys are going to be in and out because if you're playing hard, you're going to need blows, you're going to need subs. So, just having that urgency, having that pace, having that presence of just going up and down, going fast, and just having that edge, having that attitude that Bruce talked about is something that we kind of emulated these last 3 days in practice.
Bruce, as the point guard, was the message to you any different from Coach? What did he push you to do today?
Just try to make sure I'm at my best mentally. This week, it was a crazy week, like I said. So mentally, that was the biggest focus for us. You know what I'm saying? Especially with college basketball. Like, it's a business now, especially with NIL. Just so trying to tell my teammates, also myself, like, things happen. It's life. We experienced it firsthand that each and every day it's just going to have to get better. You really got to almost put it to the side almost. And it's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird time, but we found a way. I feel like that's just how life is. And as a man, that you just got to keep going forward when things not going your way. And each and every day we kept putting in work. We had trust in my teammates. We having fun playing the game that we also absolutely love since a young age. So I feel like this game, I feel like all our frustration, all that attitude, all that swagger that we had about ourselves, we showed today, and we got the win today.
Bruce, big win today, but at this point of the season, you guys know that basically the margin for error at this point is 0. So big win, but how do you build on this going towards Minnesota?
Just had the same mentality and the same attitude we had today. You seen how players play today with a swagger, with a confidence about themselves that doesn't matter who we play, home or away. Like I'm gonna show everybody how we play Ohio State basketball, and especially having BuckeyeNation right behind us, our coaching staff, our teammates, leaning on one another each and every day. There's just no better feeling when you have that supporting cast that doesn't matter what shot you take, they believe in it. They believe in every stop that we were gonna get. So when you have that supporting cast behind you, I feel like anything can happen.
And then I know Coach Diebler, you have a relationship with him too. He was a big reason that you're here as well. Was he any different today as the head coach than the assistant, just scooting the chair over before the game, after the game? Like, how do you think he did?
He did a great job, especially preparing us. He was excited that his hands were shaking. I seen him after the first media, but he was just excited, man. His dream one day to be a head coach, and he had a power for and coaching the players that he recruited that he absolutely loved. So us players just know like what he want to accomplish in life, and also we want to accomplish the things that we want to do in this season, because our season's not over yet. Even though the margin is small, we still gonna have that same swagger, same confidence about us that doesn't matter who we play next. Like they gonna get it, and after that we're gonna keep rolling.
Bruce, you were talking about Roddy's 3, and if that goes in, like, what happens? How much is that the fine margins of a season? Because throughout the year, you guys have had opportunities to hit those shots. Sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. Today you didn't need it, but is that the example that you're talking about of those fine margins and the difference between winning and losing, especially in the Big Ten?
Definitely. But back with what you said, like if Roddy miss or make that shot, it's a difference. But what happens if J-Mo don't get on a hit 3 threes in a row? What happens if DB didn't hit the 3? I kicked out 2 if Edie didn't guard him. So like things didn't happen, but you don't play basketball with regret. At the end of the day, Dave and the whole coaching staff said just play with confidence. Y'all put in the work in for 3 days. Like, why not shoot them shots that we've been working on nonstop for multiple hours throughout the day? And we put in work before practice, after practice. Why not shoot them shots? And I have confidence in my teammates. We all do. Like, I feel like every time Jamison should shoot, Dale, Scotty, Ryan, I feel like it's going in each and every time. So that's why I throw my hands up in the air, because sometimes I just feel like it's going in every time you shoot it. But that's just the confidence I have in myself. That's just confidence that this team has the past 3 days. And then we're going to keep that same confidence and move on.
Bruce, Jamison, this is for both of you guys. Stepping up as interim head coach at this point in the season is not easy. Coach Diebler got a little bit emotional there at the end after this big win. How happy are you guys for him to achieve this today?
Yeah, I think we're super happy for him just because of the work he's put in, as an assistant coach, and then this week, everything that he's had to deal with. And for him to come out here and be able to coach us and lead us the way he did is pretty special. And I think that shows what kind of coach he is and what kind of coach he's trending to be in the future. So I think for him, that's the least we could do to go out here and finish the season out for him and finish the season out for each other. I think that's what our goal is, and that's what we're going to do.
I just know Deeb, a lot of decision making that being a head coach now that you don't do as an assistant coach. Just knowing like a lot of phone calls, a lot of people he had to contact just to make sure that he's okay, because he's stepping in a new role, especially the type of season what happened, especially the Purdue game that we had coming up. So he's trying to make sure they're all situated and make sure us players mentally, our mental state was the biggest thing this whole week, to make sure we had a clear mind, because you really can't do nothing in life if you got so much things cluttered in your mind, so other distractions. But he made sure we had a clear mind when we started practice. That's the only thing that we need to worry about. And it showed today, man. We thought practice was chaotic at times. We were like, bro, what are we doing? But we just trusted what he did and his process, and we got the win today.
Jamison, that stretch, 3 3-pointers, it was a 3-point game, and in about a minute, you hit the 3 3-pointers in a row, one of them you after a timeout. A couple steals on defense for your guys, and Mahaffey, I think, had an offensive rebound and pitched it out, I think, on one of them. Just those are all team plays, even though you get the credit for putting them in. Just how were all 5 guys connected in that 1-minute stretch? And that really turned the momentum of the game, it felt like.
No, like you said, the play that Evan made, I think he made 2 plays. He had the offensive rebound, and then there was one where Edie tipped one out, and it went out to the sideline. I think both him and Evan went for it, and then Evan may have been out of bounds if we're looking at it. But he got it out, and then we pushed it on the break, and then, that's Evan. That's not me. I made the shot, but in the end, Evan was the one who was the catalyst for both of those shots. And I think that's what it is for us, is understanding that no matter who gets the credit, everyone's going to put in the work, everyone's going to put in the time, everyone's going to do the little things. And if we do that, stay consistent with that, stay true to that, and make sure that we're, always connected, there's a lot of things that we can accomplish, even though there's X amount of games left in the season.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.